As valedictorian in the class of 2009, it is an honor for me to be able to give a speech on graduation day, because graduation is such an important time. I would expound on this further, but I think the salutatorians were actually passing around my speech earlier, and they've taken all the good stuff. Graduation is important, and one of the most important parts is, of course, the valedictorian speech. It is one of the most important parts, because you will judge the class of 2009 by it. This is dangerous and should not be done. The following speech is for entertainment only. The views and opinions expressed therein are those of the individual speaker and do not necessarily represent the views and opinions of the class of 2009 West Lauderdale High School or any of their respective affiliates or employees. But really, I think I speak on behalf of all seniors when I say that I would like to thank the Academy, my family, and my friends for all supporting me and allowing me to make it this far. I would also like to give all of the glory and honor to my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, because without him, I know that I would not be here today. On a lesser note, I would also like to thank YouTube for all the lines that I stole from graduation speeches displayed on that amazing site. And also, I would like to thank all the people who gave me ideas for this speech that they didn't think I would actually use. And so, 3 hours ago, when I found out I had to give a speech, I looked on the internet to find out what the marks of a great valedictorian speech were. The essentials of a great commencement speech are the following: happy moments we shared together, special events, achievements of the class, and things we discovered in life. Naturally, I became aware that I don't have any of those in my speech. I took them out in an effort to cut down on time. After removing all of the mushy stuff, my speech is only about an hour and 14 minutes long. That's right, people, you're gonna be out here all day. No, I'm only joking. It's really only 47 minutes. And so I would like to start it off with the lyrics of a song. This song just puts my emotions into words so well that I just have to share it with you. I'm sorry, I apologize. Apparently I seem to have printed up the lyrics to the wrong song. I hear the lyrics to John Mayer's Your Body is a Wonderland. That's not the right song. Since graduation is the celebration of years of effort and hard work, I'd like to take a moment to think back on the past. I would appreciate it if you would join me in this. Close your eyes. No, really, close your eyes. Take a deep breath. Hold it. Breathe in. Release. Now listen. What is it that you hear? Is it the breeze moving through the trees? Is it the sound of 1,000 hearts pulsing to the rhythm of anticipation? Another turning point. Nope, it's that Green Day song that's played at every valedictorian. Well, sorry, every graduation thing. I'm getting a little prideful. So, now that you hear it, look around in your past and observe with the eyes of your memories. What do you see? Is it the image of a crowd jumping up in excitement when they realize that they were the baseball state champs? Or is it the faces of classmates and friends that you haven't seen in years? So now that you're beginning to recall what it was like to be a schoolboy or schoolgirl, think back to the big day, the day of your graduation. What was it like? Do you remember what it was like to wear these caps and robes? Do you remember the feelings of bittersweet joy? Do you remember who the valedictorian of your class was? Now, do you remember what his or her speech was about? Do you remember Those words of wisdom and inspiration that excited you and made a difference in your life? Of course you don't. That's what I'm counting on. In 20 years, you aren't going to remember what I said in my commencement speech, but you will remember what I was about. You will remember what our class was about. In the end, isn't that all that matters anyway? It is not the words we say, but our actions that define who we are. I think I stole that line from the movie Batman Begins. So while we are busy reminiscing, think with me back to the year 1759 AD. In this year, the Reverend Edward Holyoake was president of Harvard College. It was in his diary that the word valedictorian was first written. He had created it from several solemn Latin words. Its meaning has also changed over time. Originally, it simply meant farewell sayer, but now Webster's dictionary has it defined as the person with the highest academic standing that gives a boring speech during the graduation ceremony. For the purposes of my speech, we will be using the original definition. And so, as the farewell sayer, I would like to leave you all with some words of wisdom and meaning. Unfortunately, like I said, I pulled all that stuff out to cut down on time. I wanted to have a short speech so we could all get out of here early. We, the class of 2009, have already been here for 13 years, and I think it's about time to leave and forge our paths in the real world. We will all move on to bigger and better things. Some of us may cure diseases or stop hunger in Africa, and others of us may achieve smaller but no less noble goals. No matter where we are headed, though, remember this quote by Howard Thurman. Don't ask what the world needs. Ask what makes you come alive, and go do it. Because what the world needs is people who have come alive. There is more to life than going to school, studying, doing work, making good grades, graduating, attending college, graduating, getting a good job, getting married, having children, and buying a nice house. It's the moments between the Kodak moments that are sometimes the sweetest. And now, I would like to leave you all with one last thing. My name is Joel Mabry. Look me up on Facebook, apply to be my friend, and then tell me if you are doing anything tonight, because seriously, I have no plans. Thank you.